It's 5 o'clock. You're watching BBC News. I'm Simon McCoy outside BBC's new broadcasting house in central London. The headlines. The chairman of the BBC, Lord Patten, says he accepts that the former Director General George Entwistle had to go in the wake of the Newsnight child abuse report.
From the beginning, unfortunately, in dealing with a crisis, he was at least implicated in the first crisis because he'd been director of Vision when that original Newsnight programme had gone out. So it made it very difficult for him to tackle the whole thing.
The man now in charge, Tim Davie, arrives for work as he awaits the report into what went wrong at Newsnight. I'll bring you all the latest reaction to the story and looking at the challenges facing the acting Director General.
And I'm Maxine Mawhinney in London. The other headlines here on BBC News. Tensions rise in the Golan Heights after a stray mortar shell fired from Syria hits an Israeli military post. A man in his 70s is released on bail after being arrested in connection with the investigation into claims of abuse by Jimmy SAVILE. Thousands gather at the Cenotaph in London to remember British and Commonwealth military and civilian servicemen and women who fell in the two world wars and later conflicts. The Queen was joined by senior members of the royal family and the government as she led the nation in remembering those who had made the ultimate sacrifice.
A very good evening from New Broadcasting House. The chairman of the BBC, Lord Patten, says the corporation needs a radical structural overhaul following the resignation of the Director General, George Entwistle. Mr. Entwistle stepped down yesterday.